Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I have the Hackmotion, I have the Mevo Plus set up here. A lot of people have asked me like, how does that work? How can you use this device to improve your swing? And essentially all you got to do is try to flex your wrist on your downswing. I'm currently I'm currently connected to the Hackmotion, as you can see that. So basically you have to do this motion right here on the downswing. Now to get to that, it's going to be very, very difficult. For me, it works better thinking of the grip. When I use like a stronger grip and I feel like I'm kind of like de-lofting the club, that's where it gets me into that position, into that flexion on my downswing. But what I want to prove to you is that the more you flex, the better the shot is going to be, and I'm going to show it to you through the Hackmotion. So I have a 5-iron, and what I was explaining to you is that the more I do this, the more I flex, the more the shaft is going to be shallow, and the shallower it is, the better shot is going to be. So I'm going to demonstrate that to you. I'm going to hit a few shots with my 5-iron, and I'm just going to try to flex as much as possible. For me, that feeling is the feeling of de-lofting the club. So 5-iron using the Mevo Plus. All right, let me see what it gave me. Look at this. It says that it gave me at the top 34 extended, and on impact 12. So that means that I did about 10, 12 of flexion through my downswing. And the distance from that was very good actually. It was a carry of 175. Okay, so I'm going to exaggerate. I'm just gonna try to flex my downswing as much as I can. See what happens. That felt pretty good actually. Let's see, it says good on impact. I just felt like I was de-lofting the club just as much as I could. Just look at the distance here. 184. That's normally I go from 175 to 185. So that's the high for my 5-iron. And look at this, on impact it says that I'm good on impact. So I went from 35 extension to extension of +8, so that's getting very, very close. So on that shot I went from an extension of 35 to an extension of 8, and that gave me a carry distance of 185, which is very, very good for me. So I'm thinking that, you know, still I'm not flexing. I mean, I'm going through the motion of flexing on my downswing, but I'm still extended on impact. So if I can actually get it to be flexed on impact, I can't imagine how far the ball will go. So that is what I'm working on right now. And the closer I get into flexing, the more I flex, the better the shot will be. All right, I tried there. Let's see if that was good. It says in range. Let's see if it's let's look at the numbers there. A little low, I think. 187, that's pretty good. 187, and I got it to impact +4. So that's the closest. That's a new record, guys. And like I was saying, I feel like the more I flex, the more distance I get. That feeling of flexing on the downswing, it can be different for different people. For me, again, it's just the feeling of de-lofting the club, which is different than closing the face, because a lot of people get that wrong. They close the face and they think that that's de-lofting. That's not. So I think I just try to just maintain that on the downswing, and that's the hardest part for me, to maintain that. And as you can see in the video, on that one, the shaft was shallower, and the shallower the shaft, the more distance I got. So that was a great proof that the more you flex, the more distance you're gonna get, and the better shot is gonna be. So all right, let's see if I got it. Close. This was pretty good. +13 flexion. So I think, yeah, this is pretty good. 192 carry. So I'm almost there. Even though I'm not getting it like before, I think I'm getting a little more comfortable with flexing. And so I'm just curious to see what would happen if I can actually get it to an actual flexion on impact. That will be interesting to watch. Almost. I think this one is close, but needs a little more. No, it's 16. Actually, the distance was great on this one. Wow, 194. That's a new record for distance, even though I had it on impact 16. But I must have made like really good contact. So that's 194. That's great. That's a new record for me with a 5-iron. So I try to hold the flexion there, and I think I can do better than that. I think. So I think in theory, if I keep working on this, I can even get it to 200 carry with my 5-iron. So I just have to flex it and maintain it there, and that's the most difficult thing for me. Just maintain it there. I always just let it go. So these are my numbers from about a year ago, and if I look at the impact here, this number, this row right here, look at this. Yeah, I have 18, I have plus 27, plus 17, plus 18, plus 17. I don't have any, not even one number in the low teens. Today, my numbers were very low, was like plus 8. It was, I think, the highest was like plus 13. And so basically in a period of over a year, this has been my improvement right here. All of these numbers right here are definitely improved. So these are my numbers for today. Look at the impact, 12, 11, 10, 8, 12, 4, 3. So that's completely, I mean, I don't see any 20s in here. So definitely a huge improvement, guys. And this is how you have to analyze your data. Do it over a period of 9 months to a year and see where you're at. So I still have impact of plus 12 extended, or my record here is plus 4 and plus 3. So I'm very close to actually being able to flex on my impact position. So I'm very close. This is over a period of 9 months. So I can imagine that maybe in the next 3 months, I should probably be showing numbers more in the single digits like this, and maybe a few numbers already flexing, so it will be like negative. And I can't wait to see that, and actually I can't wait to see how that will be reflected into the distances. All right, guys, I could not get it to have an actual flexion on impact. The lowest I got it is to plus 3, and then I got plus 4, and then plus 8. I did get my hit my best at a plus 13. And that's because I had it my wrist position very good on my back swing. So there you go, guys. That's how you can work with the Hackmotion. It takes time. Obviously, you're not gonna, I've been working on this for a while. I think when I started, it was like the actual extension was like very high, like in the 20s, and I got it into the teens, and now even to the single numbers. So it takes time, guys. Don't expect the results to come right away. But I think the Hackmotion is very good at telling you where you are. And with that, you can work on it. I think, check on it like once a week, do your drills. It's going to be different for everybody, I guess. Different feelings. For me, it's that feeling of just de-lofting, because a lot of times you can't just, can't just say, okay, I got to flex it. And, in your mind, it's very difficult to actually put that into action. Flexion is going to be very difficult. For me, it's working with the grip and working with different feelings. So guys, there you go. Now, if you're interested in this unit, like I mentioned in many of my videos, you can use my link below. You go straight to the website. You can order it. You can use the code. I got a discount code as well. And it is for every golfer, I guess, for instructors as well, or for golfers who want to really improve on their golf swings. I think it's very innovative, and it definitely keeps track of what you're doing, because a lot of times you may think like you're going into the right direction, but if you actually check in the Hackmotion, you may not be doing what you think you're doing. So this definitely keeps you in check. I think it's something that you use, I would say, once a week. You can use it every day as well, but it depends on the progress that you're making, obviously. So next time, remember, guys, I'm gonna do another video probably another month. I want to see if I can actually get into that flexion. But my point was proven is, the more you flex on your downswing, the more distance you're gonna get. And I think that is very true, as you can see in this video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.